So truly what led me to optometry, I've always been fascinated with the eye, ever since I was little. And as I was actually growing, and this is a true story, before becoming an optometrist, I have a background as a chemist, and I actually thought that I was going to satisfy that desire of focusing on the eye with that career. I was actually focusing on drug delivery to the eye, and this is what actually brought me to Boston. I was actually working at Mass Pioneer as a postdoctoral fellow doing drug delivery to the eye, and this is when I learned about the program that they have at NECO for people like me who have a PhD in basic science, or they could have a medical doctor degree from another country, and you can do an accelerated program at NECO. So for me, this was meant to be, because I was already in Boston, and so that's actually what led me to optometry, because I thrive and I love patient interaction, interacting with people, and here I am. And thinking about a patient that has had a significant impact is very difficult to answer because there's so many. It's very difficult to choose one. But I have to say that for me, throughout the years, one of the most rewarding and satisfying has been helping our pediatric patient population and being able to help them early enough so that the great benefit that scleral lenses have, that we can help them early enough. One particular patient that I can think of, remembering the impact that it cost me then, and we're going back around 2006, and the impact continues to grow till today, was an 11-year-old patient that had a persistent epithelial defect. Think of it as an ulcer in the cornea, but non-infectious. And this young patient was suffering from this for over 6 months, and it was non-responsive to any treatment. They come to BostonSight. It was one of the first cases of a persistent epithelial defect that I got to treat, and it was an 11-year-old. So I felt a lot of responsibility, and not only were we able to heal the defect with post-treatment, not only were we able to maintain the integrity of this young patient throughout the years, but the most amazing thing happened, and we started to notice about a year after we offered post-treatment, and that was that what we thought was a scar that was left behind as a result of that persistent defect, which was pretty significant in the central cornea, actually started to clear. And this knowledge that, understanding that we had back then, a scar is a scar, and either you have surgical treatments or other approaches to try to get rid of the scar. Now we started to see, hey, there's something happening with scleral lenses that we can actually clear this scar, that no longer we refer to this as scars, but rather opacities. In that case, we published together with others, because that case opened our eyes, no pun intended, to the realization that scleral lenses play an even broader role than what we knew at the time. And it has led the way for us to monitor more patients, see that indeed this is possible in various conditions. It has led to various publications, important publications in the peer-reviewed literature, and I'm hopeful that this also leads to new areas of research. So, very impactful case.